EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79.
Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing right away is Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of the Patriots has it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Here we go, throw it. Can't. Throwing right away, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. And a shotgun. It's Dart. Working across the field. He gets this to Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards. First and 10.
At the 31-yard line. Here we go. 60 Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
19 Tiger. 19. 18 left. 18 left. Mustang. 19. 60 left.
On second down, Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Slayton is the man in motion. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Dart. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Tracy. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
May to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Patriots.
A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
At the 42-yard line. What's that? Hey, what's that?
Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
On second down, it's May. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. On the ground, here's Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Dart going to throw here on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, dart. Right back to Neighbors, he's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
First play, and May goes to the air. Throw across his body is complete, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here goes that.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
At the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Off the play fake, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here goes that.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21. On that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Hey, what's up?
Working out of the gun, it's May. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
May to the air once more. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's May again. He'll get it inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Moving outside the pocket. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
May to throw again, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Abdul Carter getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack.
And he's into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Giants nothing. On first point now is to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On first down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This field in at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throw again is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Giants 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Neighbors in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
First down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. Throwing again, Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air again goes Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out.
He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Forced to his right, and that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's May. Going up top. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
It's the score, Patriots 21, Giants 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Keon White on the tackle.
Well done at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. to the air on second down. Dart. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. Dart gonna throw it again. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Right, here we go, throw it. Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. Back complete to Henderson. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
First down, Dart. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 7. First down, New York.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot for Dart on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos, 65 cat, 65 cat. Check over.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Left wing 19, 7 Cardinals, 70 Rangers, 60 Cardinals, 60 Devils.
On 2nd down, Dart. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing again, Dart. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Giants 35, Patriots 28.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Tracy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and 5. Throwing, Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will tie things up all even at 35.
To kick off for New England.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down, and he'll get about 5.
Tracy, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. Three yards. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now May, forced out wide. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Five.
May to throw on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind. And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. Short pass taken in by Knox. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run with Tracy, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the fall to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. To the air again goes Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Hey, what's up?
Off the play fake, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And the Patriots,
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Blake Hashman in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on 1st and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
5.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good, and the Pats will go up by 7.
Patriots 49, Giants 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 10. To throw is May. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Patriots 56, Giants 42.
So following the touchdown, Moregalis is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. Blake Cashman, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Brian Burns in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This is caught.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard? or just keep my offense on the field.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. The throw is Dart. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Here's Dart. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Dart gonna throw it again. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing again, Dart. Pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the air once more is Dart. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. This is fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Come on. Set.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.